Welcome to East Texas Explorer. I'm Gabriella Wesley.
And I'm Tristan Hardy.
Spring has sprung and summer is right around the corner. And this week we spent a lot of time outside enjoying the weather.
That's right. This week we'll be bringing you stories about the annual SFA plant sale, the Nacogdoches Spring Golf Classic, and SFA students who are cleaning up the town.
We've also got news you can use on pending tuition hikes, and I went out and looked into the controversial logo rebranding campaign.
It's going to be a packed show, so don't go anywhere. East Texas Explorer starts now.
SFA and Nacogdoches organizations teamed up to bring the city awareness about our environment through a plant sale and Earth Day celebration. Here's Jakara with the story.
SFA held their plant sale and Earth Day celebration recently at the Piney Woods Native Plant Center. There was a variety of hard-to-find plants for sale, from shrubs, trees, and tropicals. East Texas is known for its subtropical climate. The plants being sold at the SFA Spring Plant Sale have been extensively trialed and proven Texas tough before being sold to the public. Organizations across SFA teamed up together for the plant sale and Earth Day celebration. I spoke with Steve Whitman, the Outdoor Pursuits Director at SFA Recreation Center, about how they prep for such a big day.
So between the five of us, we put together the event, from dealing with food, getting vendors to come out, and then the facility itself. We have groups from in and around Nacogdoches and SFA. So we have SFA student organizations like TEAM, which is the Environmental Awareness Movement, and the Sustainability Club. And then on the Nacogdoches level, we have like the Farmers Market coming out. We have the Beekeepers Association, the Piney Woods Audubon Society, and a bunch of other ones. And they're all just going to come out and talk about what they do that's sustainable and what they're doing to kind of better our city and better our way of life here in Nacogdoches and at SFA.
Earth Day is very important because it educates people about what is in our environment and what we are losing by acting in ways that aren't environmental friendly. Earth Day also educates people about how insects and animals contribute to our environment. For East Texas Explorer, I'm Jakara Anderson.
Where do students take their recyclables in a town that does not pick up recycling or manage bins? One student organization is helping make an impact in the community when it comes to going greener. Here's Alexis Morgan with more on the story.
They say one man's trash is another man's treasure. This statement could not be more true for one organization. The Environmental Awareness Movement, or TEAM, hosts the Go Green competition. Whichever fraternity and sorority donates the most aluminum cans will win a tailgating tent. Most people may be unaware of the fact that the city of Nacogdoches does not pick up recycling or manage bins anywhere in Nacogdoches. TEAM is a nonprofit organization that strives to promote sustainability within the community of Nacogdoches and around the campus of SFA through action and public education. TEAM also hosts Recycle Days. On the last Thursday of every month, TEAM members have a table located by Surfing Steve in which students or community members can drop off their recyclables. The last Recycle Day of the spring semester will take place on April 24th. TEAM was recently awarded the Partners in Sustainability Award from Keep Nacogdoches Beautiful at the Earth Day celebration. For more information on updates and events, visit TEAM's Facebook page or their website, TeamNacSFA. This is Alexis Morgan for East Texas Explorer.
With the weather getting warmer, it's time to get out to the ballpark and support SFA. Here's Brendan Oglesby with a look at the Lady Jack softball team.
The Lady Jack softball team took on Louisiana Tech Tuesday, April 15th at the SFA softball field. Freshman pitcher Brittany Lewis was on the mound for the Lady Jacks. Sophomore Lisa Hamilton had a leadoff walk to begin the game for the Lady Jacks. Lewis got the Jacks on the board in the bottom of the third with a base hit up the middle. Senior Elizabeth Arana came around to score on the base hit. With the score tied 1-1, Lewis returned to the mound. Second baseman Taylor Vick relayed the signs from the catcher to help the outfielders know where the pitch would be. The Lady Jacks were hitting the ball all over the field, including this double by Caitlin Stanley that barely missed being a home run. Senior Brittany Lee pinch ran for Stanley and then stole third base. She would later come in to score on a sac fly by Taylor Vick, giving the Lady Jacks a 2-1 lead. Sophomore Lindsey Campbell drives this ball to left field, much to the approval of her Lady Jack teammates. Lewis came back to the mound in the top of the seventh with a 1-run lead, needing only 3 outs to earn the victory. Freshman Pauline Tufy turned the game around with his 2-run homer, giving La Tech a 3-2 lead. Brittany Lewis went the full 7 innings, walking 2 and striking out 3. The Lady Jacks were unable to score in the bottom of the 7th, taking a 3-2 loss to Louisiana Tech. With the East Texas Explorer, I'm Brendan Oglesby.
Hundreds of East Texas golfers recently joined together in the city of Nacogdoches to help raise money for a worthy cause. For more on the story, here's Khaki Holland.
For East Texas Explorer, I'm Khaki Holland, reporting at the Habitat for Humanity Golf Classic at Piney Woods Country Club in Nacogdoches, Texas. Habitat for Humanity of Nacogdoches, Texas, recently hosted their 4th annual golf tournament. The Habitat for Humanity Golf Classic is open to the public and costs $125 per player or $500 per team. Most of the teams participating are sponsored by local businesses. Because the tournament is a fundraising event, donations are also welcomed. Here to tell us more is Project Coordinator Nancy Wright.
It's our biggest fundraising event of the year, and what we do with the proceeds, we have sponsors who donate money for this event, and what we do with the funds is that we actually purchase building materials to construct affordable homes for our partner families.
It was a beautiful day for the tournament at Piney Woods Country Club. The sun came out and so did the putters, 7-irons, and drivers. Golf enthusiasts from all across East Texas turned out for the event to vie for bragging rights, prizes, and most of all, to benefit a very worthy cause. The board of directors deemed the fundraising event a success and say they are already looking forward to next year's Habitat for Humanity Golf Classic. For East Texas Explorer, I'm Khaki Holland.
After the break, we'll be back with stories about SFA rebranding campaign and the tuition hikes.
We've also got a story about an unconventional restaurant here in Nacogdoches that you probably never heard about.
Stay tuned. East Texas Explorer will be right back.
Welcome back to East Texas Explorer. Will the tuition at SFA increase next semester? Here's Brandon Smith with more.
Starting in the fall of 2014, tuition fees will increase at SFA. More details ahead. Some students want to conceal themselves as far as tuition going up, but it's time for them to step out of the darkness and into the light. I asked some students around campus about the tuition increase. All of them were against it. So I wanted to know more about this tuition increase, since most of the students were not aware of it. I went to get more details by going to the Public Relations Office. They were busy at the time to comment, but gave me some very interesting information. The report in Board Action Agenda 31 states that not only will the tuition increase in 2014-2015, but also the technology fee and the publication fee. The administration will be increased from $158 to $171 per semester. The publication fee from $6 to $8, and the technology fee be increased from $22 to $23 per semester credit hour, and this will take place in fall of 2014. So what does that mean for the students? Will there be less cars like here in the parking lot? Will there be more people walking to school? We shall find out on the fall of 2014. Next semester, we will see how this increase impacts the students of SFA. For East Texas Explorer, I'm Brandon Smith.
A wise man once said, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. This past week, Lumberjacks took a stand to keep their legacy alive. SFA students are taking a stand against the alteration of a historic trademark. In late March, SFA President Baker Patillo announced the launch of a new logo, which caused a social media uproar among students and alums. The unveiling ceremony was scheduled to take place in the Spirit Lounge of the Student Center until the photo went viral.
I personally felt like the logo didn't need to be changed, and the changes that they made to it made the letters seem off-centered.
It looks very basic and generic. I really prefer the old one because it's like so much better.
Lumberjacks took a stand against the logo by creating an online petition, which later led to the logo being suspended.
And I don't feel as if they announced it properly as well. The initial design that we had when I came in, it's perfect. Like, SFA really doesn't have to change it. Yes, I'm a major fan of the logo being suspended. And I really do appreciate the president for listening to us about that, how we did not like the logo, and actually listening to what we have to say.
SFA's vice president confirmed that the university would be keeping its current logo. Students and alum are satisfied with the outcome of their petition and say it was about protecting the legacy. For East Texas Explorer, I am Gabriella Wesley. SFA offers many opportunities for the campus to interact with the citizens of Nacogdoches, and one of them involves food. The SFA hospitality students run their own restaurant right here on campus. Here's Consuelo Bonilla with more information on the Culinary Cafe.
Hi, welcome into the Culinary Cafe. Can I get your name?
The Culinary Cafe is a 3-class collaboration. 3 different classes join forces to run a restaurant here on campus every Tuesday and Thursday. They are the students who cook, the ones who host and serve, and the ones who are in charge of all the floral centerpieces for the tables. Chef Todd Barrios is one of the instructors who makes sure that everything is going as planned, but most of the work is done by students so they can get the experience and the knowledge of their field. When customers first arrive, they are greeted by a host or hostess who will check their reservation and usher them to a table. Even though this is a restaurant located on campus, it is not only for SFA staff or students. Citizens of Nacogdoches are informed by media, such as newspapers, that the Culinary Cafe welcomes them to come and enjoy a 3-course meal.
We come every semester. We moved here in August of 2012, and we heard about it through the newspaper, so we signed up to come that first semester, and we've come every semester since.
Servers have their hands full in the main part of the restaurant, but behind the scenes it is just as busy. The students working in the kitchen are in charge that the customers get the drinks and food as soon as possible. They can't just simply put the food on plates. It has to look presentable just like any other restaurant. Students are in charge of not only running the restaurant, but they are the ones to plan what the theme and menu will be for each week. The cafe is open every Tuesday and Thursday from noon to 1 p.m. It is $10 per person, and reservations can be made online at the SFA website under the hospitality department.
Have you ever seen a musician and wondered, what's their story, and how did they get what they are now? Here's Casey Helms with answering those questions.
Nacogdoches has been home to many artists over the years, but there's no one quite like the NACPAC Jazz Trio. I got the chance to sit down with the band at the Liberty Bell and ask them about their passion for music and how they got started. But that didn't stop the NACPAC from turning into a talented trio and thriving for the last 9 years. What are the keys to their success? Diversity, professionalism, and punctuality. Mike McGowan balances his time between teaching musical theory at Panola College and playing the saxophone for the NACPAC. Julian Ornelas, founding member of the NACPAC, says that having a passion for what you do is what makes you successful. He's been playing music since 1980, playing for artists like Tim McGraw and Kenny Rogers. Music speaks to us in a way no other art form can. NACPAC embraces this idea and brings jazz back to life with their passion for it. Hopefully, this talented trio will make us smile and appreciate music for many years to come. This is Casey Helms reporting for East Texas Explorer.
When we return, we'll be looking at some incredible men and women here in Nacogdoches.
That's right. From the ladies of the Miss Curves pageant to an SFA alumni who is dedicated to giving back to the community, we've met some incredible people this week.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to East Texas Explorer. Nacogdoches made history this past weekend by becoming the 6th city in the country to host its very own Disability Pride Parade. Megan Sellers was there at this historic event that took place here, and this is what she found.
Friends, family, and patrons gathered on the square of downtown Nacogdoches last weekend to witness the town's first ever Disability Pride Parade. Local businesses and the Nacogdoches Mayor's Committee on People with Disabilities sponsored the event. People young and old with disabilities were encouraged to march in this parade to show pride in being happy in their own skin and loving the life they live. One main mission of this parade is to educate the community about disability as a beautiful aspect of diversity. And they did just that this past weekend in allowing these beautiful people to strut their stuff down the streets of downtown Nacogdoches. Inspiration for the idea for the parade sprung from already established parades in Chicago, Silicon Valley, New Jersey, and Philadelphia. Nacogdoches decided that the oldest town in Texas needed to be 5th on the list of cities to be proud of the citizens in our town with disabilities. The parade even had participation from the local university, Stephen F. Austin. Their disability services team showed support by marching in the parade alongside all the participants. This parade had over 150 marchers total. The city plans for this event to be done annually from now on. Reporting for East Texas Explorer, I'm Megan Sellers.
Founders Day in Greek life is a big deal for fraternities and sororities. During this week, Sigma Lambda Gamma lives out their founding principles. Here's Bianca Berlenga with more.
Sigma Lambda Gamma National Sorority Incorporated was founded on April 9, 1990, and every year, to celebrate their founding birthday, Sigma Lambda Gamma has a Founders Week and a Founders Barbecue that a lot of alumni come to. This year, one of the chapter founders, number 19, Estrella La Brillante Garcia, came to the Founders Barbecue. She says she comes back because she's proud and loves what the sorority has accomplished and how they've grown. For their Founders Week, SLG does a different principle Monday through Friday. For academics, they went to the library to hand out pens and pencils with a motivational quote for the students that were studying. For cultural awareness, SLG watched the Hotel Rwanda movie together. For social interaction, they handed out cupcakes to students, also celebrating their Founders Day. For morals and ethics, they had students sign to pledge to be violence-free. The students who signed were given a purple ribbon and candy. Number 83, Jenny La Perfección Nieto, says that SLG has changed her life for the better. She's gained confidence and time management skills. She says the love she has for her sisters and the sorority will never be replaced. For their last principle, community service, Sigma Lambda Gamma goes to the Oak Manor Nursing Home to play bingo with the residents there. The Sisters of Sigma Lambda Gamma say they take pride in their principles. For East Texas Explorer, I'm Bianca Berlenga.
A woman's beauty is unlike any other, and it comes in all shapes and sizes. 4 ladies show off their beauty and talents in the 2nd annual Miss Curves pageant. Here's Milana Davis with the story.
Body image has always been a major concern for women. But with the changing world, women are beginning to express their beauty no matter their size. Plus-size beauty was shown through the 2nd annual Miss Curves pageant. The Miss Curves pageant was created to show that you don't only have to be a small size to be beautiful. 4 young ladies competed in the pageant this year for the Miss Curves crown and title. They rehearsed for hours to make sure they put on the perfect show. With the help of pageant coaches and choreographers, the show was sure to be a hit. The ladies competed in multiple rounds, which consisted of a speech, talent, and fashion show. The ladies showed off their confidence and beauty at the pageant, all while reminding the audience that beauty doesn't only come in one size.
Confidence is when you have the ability to remain strong and beautiful while being a positive force on your environment. It's waking up happy in your own skin without having to make someone else feel bad in their own.
The Miss Curves pageant showed that not only does beauty come in different sizes, but in different shades as well. The contestants made sure that the audience knew how important it is to be confident in yourself and to overcome life's obstacles.
Confidence means to me accepting yourself as you are, for your physical appearance and all the characteristics you possess. It's about accepting your flaws and all, almost like overcoming or forgetting about your insecurities.
The Miss Curves pageant has made a positive impact on the SFA community. Miss Curves will also be a new organization on campus come fall semester. I'm Alana Davis for East Texas Explorer.
This week, I met a person who gives back to the community, not because he has to, but because he wants to. Daniel Wyndham, a managing partner for Raising Cane's here in Nacogdoches, gives back by providing meals to people here in the community. He's a pretty amazing guy. There are plenty of ways to give back to the community. Some give back by donating money or building a new residence hall for their school. However, one person likes to give back any way he can, and he does that with a meal.
Yes, sir. Enjoy.
Meet Daniel Wyndham. He's the managing partner for Raising Cane's, a fast food restaurant that is quite popular in the Nacogdoches area. He's in charge of everything in relationship to the restaurant. One of his responsibilities is to manage the community he's a part of. Wyndham gives himself a responsibility to be an active member of it.
And if y'all need any more, just let us know.
He recently gave a donation to the educators of Nacogdoches County by providing a free meal to them as a thank you on Teacher Appreciation Month. He also enjoys helping organizations around Nacogdoches. In Nacogdoches alone, Wyndham, along with the company, has completed 145 donations in 2013, supporting around 100 organizations. Wyndham could have networked and worked anywhere after graduating from college, but he feels that Nacogdoches is just right for him. Reporting for East Texas Explorer, I'm Tristan Hardy.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back next time with more interesting people and stories from around our East Texas community.
And if you'd like to see this episode or other Jack TV episodes, check out our YouTube channel at Jack TV SFA.
Have a great week, and we'll see you next time on another episode of East Texas Explorer.